Good evening and welcome inside the Cougar Den. I'm Alan Stout, alongside here with Aaron Stout. A Tomahawk Conference matchup tonight between the Midwest Central Raiders and the Illini Central Cougars. Cougars are looking for their sixth consecutive win after going 0-3 in the Canton tournament. Illini Central winning over Auburn last Tuesday, a 73-46 victory. Jared Entwistle leading that charge with 21 points, 19 of those points coming in the first half. Aaron, what can we look for out of tonight's game?
Well, this will be a great conference rival between Midwest and Illini Central, and great in-county rivalry. Midwest Central looking to rebuild after losing senior Michael Berg All-Stater last season. Illini Central just 1-6 in the last 7 games against Midwest. They're looking to change things tonight.
That's right, Illini Central looking to improve that, turn that 1-6 record around from the last 7 meetings. Now we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Bill Weimer, for the starting lineups.
Illini Central Gymnasium for tonight's Tomahawk Conference game between the Raiders of Midwest Central and your Illini Central Cougars. Sportsmanship is key for making this event successful for all participants. Remember to sport a winning attitude and show proper respect to all involved. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Down the road, black trimmed in white jerseys, let's meet the Raiders of Midwest Central. First at one guard, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Zach Himmel. At the other guard, a 6' senior, number 11, Chance Meyer. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Trevor Pearson. At guard, a 6' senior, number 24, Logan Spangler. And at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 33, Noah Sark. The Raiders are coached by Merritt Burns and assisted by Ryan Burks, Ron Doty, and Rick Urish. Lights out. Spotlight on. Cougar fans on your feet. And now in their home white jerseys trimmed in gold and black, let's meet the Cougars of Illini Central. At one guard, standing 6'1", he's a senior, wearing number 3, Brad Bell. Also at guard, standing 5'11", he's a senior, he wears number 14, Jared Entwistle. At the third guard, he stands 5'11", he's a senior, he wears number 23, Justin Hunkin. At forward, standing 6'1", he's a senior, he wears number 33, Jordan Bradshaw. Standing 6'4", wearing number 53, he's a senior, he plays center, Duncan McClure. The Cougars are coached by John Giesler and assisted by Tony Worley and Scott Francis. This game is being played according to IHS.
Nothing like Illini Central, Midwest Central on a Friday night. Great time, in-county rival. Great place to spend the Friday evening here. Illini Central 5-3, 1-0 in the conference tournament. And Midwest Central Raiders come in here 5-3 as well, and 1-0 in the Tomahawk Conference. Raiders in their black jerseys. Illini Central Cougars in their white jerseys. Duncan McClure for the Cougars, and Trevor Pearson will be there for the Raiders. Tip off the ball. Possession will go to Illini Central Grant Bale. And right off the start, Illini Central looking for a basket here, looking to score first in tonight's matchup. Justin Unkin on the left wing, no good. And pulled back down by the Raiders, Logan Spangler. Raiders quickly to set up their offense, looking to get out ahead of Illini Central. Trying to avoid those turnovers. 3 by Noah Sark to start the game for the Midwest Central Raiders. Box shot by Jordan Bradshaw, no good, and pulled back down by the Raiders. Raiders looking to score early on the Cougars, trying to get ahead. Bale Inside to Duncan McClure. McClure drives baseline, puts it up, no good. Cougars 3 trips down. No points yet for the Cougars. Last year's game, close game, went into overtime. Raiders winning that game last year. Bale on the left side, inside to McClure. Kicks it back out to Bale. And last tip by the Raiders, so stay with the Cougars. Cougars looking for put their first points on the board tonight. Finds Jared Entwistle, no good. Jared gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good again. Cougars off to a cold start here early in the first quarter. 3-0 Midwest Central. Pearson on the right side. Back up top to Sarf. Over to Pearson, starts to drive baseline. Double team by Bale and McClure. Stolen away by the Cougars. Entwistle on the right corner. Back up top to Unkin, now over to Bale. Entwistle on the elbow. Shoots the three. Good. First basket of the night for the Cougars, Jared Entwistle. And it's 3-3 with 5:54 here to play in the first quarter. A little bit of pressure by the Cougars. It's been the Cougars' stories, forcing turnovers, and almost got one there, but Raiders regain control and a pass down to Pearson for a layup. Cougars kind of let up because they thought they had that turnover, but Raiders stayed with it and got the basket. Bradshaw. Nice little spin move for the basket. All tied up at 5. The full court pressure by the Cougars. Trying to keep that intense ball pressure on the Midwest Central Raiders. On the outside, Duncan McClure doing a great job and gets the turnover. Entwistle on the right side to Bale, inside to McClure. McClure drives, loses the ball to Trevor Pearson. Raiders will bring it up the court. A three by Chance Meyer, and that's good. That's what this Midwest Central team's going to have to do, is shoot the ball well and not turn it over, this Illini Central team. Cougars, Jared Entwistle, no good. And Raiders get another rebound. Back on the right side to Sarf. Sarf being double teamed by Bale and Bradshaw. Kicks it back out top to Meyer. Meyer for 3. That's 2 consecutive 3 by Chance Meyer. 11-5 Midwest Central. Entwistle bring up the court, trying to set the Cougars back on fire. Inside to Bale. Out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw kicks out to Entwistle. Entwistle for 3, no good. Pulled back down by Zach Hamill. Inside to Pearson. Nice pass to Chance Meyer. Meyer's there again. 8 straight points for Chance Meyer. 3 for Grant Bale, no good. It's going to go out of bounds over the backboard. Coach Giesler wants to call a timeout as Midwest Central is on a little bit of a run here, on a 7-0 run, 13-5 Midwest Central. Cougars shooting 2 for 10, already 10 shots off, only making 2 of those, while the Raiders are shooting 5 for 6 from the field already. Raiders seem to be red hot. Cougars trying to force those turnovers. It's 3 turnovers the Raiders have had. Illini Central, as we said earlier, 1-6 in their last 7 appearances. Great game last year. Midwest Central winning that game in overtime. Looks like a close game here early. So Spangler will inbound the ball for the Raiders. Cougars doing a good job of putting that full court pressure on the Raiders. Bradshaw pokes his fingers in there. Last touch by Zach Himmel of the Raiders, so it'll be Cougar ball. Bradshaw, kind of guy that's going to get you 4 steals a game at least. Bradshaw to the lane. No good. Going to be fouled on the way up, so he'll be shooting 2. Bradshaw went 1 for 6 last Tuesday at the free throw line. First one's good. Good way to start out from the line for Jordan Bradshaw. And the second one's good. 13-7. Baseball pass from the Raiders, and the inbound pass kicks it back out to Pearson. Pearson can't find the net. And Entwistle rebound the ball. Push it back up top to Entwistle. It's good for 3, excuse me. 10-13, and that's 5 unanswered points for the Cougars. After going 7-0 the Raiders, now they're shooting cold. Cougars putting up that intense ball pressure. And Coach Burns of the Raiders wants to have a timeout. 13-10, 2:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Cougars, as we said earlier, are on a 5-0 run after going 7 unanswered from the Raiders. Seem to be getting back in form. The Cougars are. Off to a cold start. Now getting those turnovers, those tip passes, what we're used to seeing with this Illini Central Ball Club. Raiders are trying to push the ball down the court, but Cougars are doing a good job of slowing it down. Himmel with the ball up top, pass it up top to Sarf. Sarf kicks it out. Tipped away by Entwistle, but he'll stay here with the Raiders. Sarf will inbound the ball. Excuse me, it'll be Spangler inbounding the ball. Up top to Sarf. Over to Spangler. Little too much body there for Grant Bale, so he'll be called with the foul. His first, team's first. And here comes Connor Martin and Noah Kirby in for the Cougars, replacing Duncan McClure and Grant Bale. They'll get a few minutes on the bench here. Nice inside pass into Pearson. Did a good job of doing a pump fake, pass it down low. Unkin now up top. Over to Martin. Entwistle on the point. Drives to the lane with the shot. No good, but he's fouled on the way going up, so he'll be shooting 2. Jared Entwistle averaging 12 points a game. Already has 6 points here early in the first quarter. Entwistle is good for the first one. Jesse Thompson, number 20, will check in for Justin Unkin. He'll take a few minutes on the bench. Entwistle makes the second one. 12-15. Midwest Central on top. 1:53 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball stolen away by the Cougars. Inside to Noah Kirby. Fouled on the way going up. Noah Kirby said he got his hand there. Number 14, Cody Richardson. That'll be his first, team's third, as Noah Kirby heads to the line. Kirby had some quality minutes in last Tuesday's game, scoring 6 points. Makes the first free throw for his first point. Here's the second basket, no good, and pulled back down by Spangler. 15-13, 140 left to play here in the first quarter. Himmel was stuck, passed that on the weak side, out to Dean. A little rustle underneath the basket. The ball will stay down here. It'll be foul on number 25 for the Cougars, Noah Kirby. His first, team second. Back up top to Zach Himmel. Himmel, double dribble there, lost control. And it'll be a turnover. Entwistle, looking for a man open, finds Jesse Thompson on the right side. Over to Bradshaw, then to Martin. Entwistle back on top. To Kirby, over to Bradshaw, waiting to find their shot. Connor Martin for three, no good, and pulled back down by Zach Himmel. Cougars on a 7-2 run. Here, Spangler was running with the ball right there. He's going to be caught for traveling. Entwistle with the inside pass to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to be fouled on the way up, trying to get that shot off. Bradshaw already 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He's got 4 points early here in the game. First one's no good. Duncan McClure comes in for Noah Kirby, and a couple substitutions for the Raiders. Second one's good. 14-15, Raiders still on top here. Cougars trying to fight back. Trying to end the quarter on top here. Still full court pressure by the Cougars. Almost stolen away by Ian Albers. Raiders trying to watch the clock. 35 seconds left. In the corner, back on top. Inside, no good. Kicks it back up top to Sarf. Sarf's going to slow down the time clock a little bit. Sidney get off one shot. Inside to Pearson, back to Sarf. Sarf no good. Pulled back down by Thompson. Entwistle pushing the ball up with 10 seconds left. Gives right to the lane for two. It's good. He'll get the and one. Penetrating to the basket and getting a foul right there. 10 points early for Jared Entwistle. 16-15, Illini Central on top, Midwest Central. And he gets the extra point. Easy 3 points for Jared Entwistle. He'll come out as Jared Bradshaw comes in for the Cougars. Or Jordan Bradshaw comes in for the Cougars. 5 seconds left to play. Raiders hustle up the court. Three comes from Coughlin. No good. And that'll do it. 17-15 here to end the first quarter. Illini Central on top of the Raiders.
One key that's been huge for IC to actually still be in this game is their free throws. They're actually shooting 7 for 9 tonight, which is great for the Cougars after struggling early the other night. One thing that's keeping Midwest in this game is the ability to spread apart the defense for IC. They've struggled to stay with Midwest on the three-point perimeter.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight, Dos Amigos, If you're looking for a Mexican treat, make sure you head down to Dos Amigos. And Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, make sure you give Josh a call. He'll help you out. Country Financial. We can't forget about Mason City IGA. Shopping for all your cookies that you're looking to make this winter. Make sure you shop down at Mason City IGA. And don't forget about Nichols. Check out their online inventory. All kinds of cars there. Make sure you give Nichols a call for your next car. 17-15, Illini Central on top. Midwest Central. Ball stolen away by Justin Unkin, so the Cougars force another turnover. Ian Albers on the baseline, but can't get it to fall. He's fouled on the way going up. He'll shoot a couple. Albers can't find the first one. Dean will come in for Pearson. Spangler. Albers, 66% free throw shooter. And can't nail a second one either, so he'll go 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Back on top to Dean. Dean shoots it, no good. Pullback gets his own rebound and puts it back up. It's all tied up at 17. 7:30 left to play here early in the second quarter. Justin Unkin wide open for three, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Bradshaw. Bradshaw kicks to the weak side, stolen away almost by Chance Meyer. Raiders do gain control. Both teams doing a good job of getting in the passing lanes to get these turnovers early. Jarrett Dean goes up on the baseline. Contact on the way up. Be foul on Jordan Bradshaw. Be his first, team's third. Jarrett Dean going to the line. He makes the first. 18-17. Bale come in for Albers. I'm sorry, Intwist will come in for Albers. Excuse me. Inside on the corner. McClure takes it inside, but stripped away by Chance Meyer. Pushing up the court is Dean. Dean back out to Meyer. Meyer for three. He's 3 for 3 from the three-point line. 11 points here in the first half. Stolen away by Meyer. Raiders looking to make an advance on the lead. Trevor Pearson breaks through the defenders and get the layup. Inside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets the layup. 7 points for him. 19-23. Raiders on top. Cougars still in full press here. Himmel in the left corner. Tipped away by Unkin, but regained control by Pearson. McClure gets the block shot. Can't find the second chance points. Entwistle coming through the lane and can't find the basket. Justin Unkin trying to tip away that pass from Noah Sarf. Get called for the foul. Be his first, team's fourth. Into Meyer. Meyer tries to bounce it off Entwistle, but went right through his legs. McClure. Back over on top to Bradshaw. Inch whistle for three. It's going to be called out of bounds. Hit the top of the rim, so it'll be a turnover. Coach Gieser wants to talk this one over. 23-19. Raiders out to an 8-2 run here in the second quarter.
I think one thing IC is going to need to do if they want to stay in this game is just stop shooting the three-pointers and try to work it down low. They've had the advantage down low all night. They just need to down low.
Illini Central shooting bricks from the three-point line, 2 for 8. Inbounding the ball for the Raiders will be Noah Sarf. Bradshaw guarding Himmel. Midwest Central doing a good job of breaking that full court press. Meyer on the baseline. Oh, with a hand in his face, he'll get the basket. 13 points for Meyer. Nice pass down to Duncan McClure. Inch whistle saw him open the whole way down there and got the easy box shot. That's just Duncan McClure's first 2 points of the game. Cougars need to work on, as Aaron mentioned earlier, getting the ball inside to Duncan McClure. They've had the advantage. 25-21, Midwest Central on top, 4:56 here to play in the first half. Nice on a fast break. Sarf goes trying to get the layup, blocked. Inch whistle. Under pressure. Gives it into Duncan. Duncan inside. Duncan McClure with another 2 points. 4 quick points for Mr. McClure. Another assist from Jared Entwistle. Raiders trying to quickly break up that press by quick passes and getting down the court. Entwistle with a little too much body on there. He'll get caught with the foul. Chance Meyer on the inside. Stolen away by Bradshaw. Entwistle, it's 2-on-2. Takes it all up himself. He's going to be fouled on the way up, so he'll go to the line shooting 2. As we mentioned earlier, Jared Entwistle averages 12 points a game. Already been to the line tonight, shooting 3 for 3. He'll make it 4 for 4. 25-23, Raiders on top the Cougars. Tomahawk Conference matchup. Both teams 1-0 in the Tomahawk. And the second one's good. 5 for 5 for Jared Entwistle as he makes it 13 points. Here with 4:16 left in the second. Sarfs on the elbow, no good. Pulled back down by Bradshaw. Bale on the corner. Pass it back inside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw takes it and puts back up by Duncan McClure. And 6 points for Duncan McClure. 27-25. Illini Central back on top. Here's the 3 from Sarf. He gets it to fall, and exchanging leads between the Raiders and Cougars. 3:30 left to play. Entwistle pump fake over to Bale, inside to Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets the basket. 9 points for Jordan Bradshaw. Grant Bale trying to go in for the steal there. Going to be caught with the foul, though. Be his second, team 6. Bale will sit down so he can avoid getting another foul. Connor Martin checks in. Up top is Trevor Pearson being guarded by McClure. Sarf back up top with Justin Uncle. Justin Uncle playing great defense and gets Sarf to get the ball off his leg and tipped out of bounds. Cougar basketball. I'm seeing this Cougar team forcing turnovers. There's Jared Entwistle for three, no good. Pulled back in by Trevor Pearson. Pearson down to the baseline. Kicks, comes back out for two. 30-29. Entwistle trying to give the lead pass to Jordan Bradshaw. But Zach Himmel was right there to block the pass and tip it out of bounds. Avoid the easy basket for the Cougars. In comes Noah Kirby and Jesse Thompson to replace Unkin and McClure. Entwistle inbounding the ball to Bradshaw. Called a jump ball. Trevor Pearson, smart idea to get his hands, two hands on the ball right there. But possession arrows with the Cougars. Up top to Entwistle. Over to Martin. On the right side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw drives baseline and hits the basket with contact. 11 points now for Jordan Bradshaw. And Bradshaw shooting 3 for 4 from the line. (31-30). Makes the extra point. Illini Central still playing up. Chance Meyer will bring it all the way down the court, pass it over to Jeremy Gaffman, and turned over. Noah Kirby regains control. Back up top to Bradshaw. Bradshaw from the free throw line, no good. And Trevor Pearson will pull it in for the Raiders. Good eyes by Jordan Bradshaw to get the quick steal. And Trevor Pearson is there to give him the foul on the way up. Basket won't be good, so we'll go to the line shooting 2. Bradshaw doing a good job of going right to the basket and finding that contact. First free throw is good. As we see Duncan McClure replacing Noah Kirby. Good minutes there for Noah Kirby. A steal and a couple points. Second one is good. 14 points for Jordan Bradshaw. He leads the Cougars. Sarf on the left side. Back up top to Pearson. Pearson tries to lob it in to Gaffman, but stolen away by Entwistle. Entwistle over to Bradshaw. Inside to McClure. Back out to Bradshaw. Up top to Martin. Martin will drive to the lane. He got the basket. Through traffic, Connor Martin puts up the tough shot. And that'll be another Midwest Central turnover. Cougars have forced 15 turnovers here in this first half. 1:35 left to play here in the first half. Cougars on top, 36-30. Cougars outscoring the Raiders 19-15 here in the second half. Jesse Thompson with Noah Sarf in his face gets the three-point basket. Stretching this lead to 9. Cougars' largest lead of the night. Back to the left side to Gaffman. Gaffman no good and pulled back down by Martin. Entwistle pushing the ball up to tries to get the ball over to Bradshaw, but Bradshaw gets the ball intercepted. Here's Sarp driving baseline. It's good for 2. Just under 40 seconds left to play. That's 2 quick turnovers there. Jared Entwistle. Raiders want to call a timeout, trying to maybe get a last shot or 2 baskets before the half ends. 39-32, Midwest Central trailing Illini Central.
I think one thing Illini Central's done great to get this lead back is they've just drove to the basket and got the contact and then just converted on the free throw line. That's something great they've done tonight.
Illini Central, like Aaron said, driving to the basket. Bradshaw leads the team with 14 points, and 6 of those points have come from the free throw line. Right behind him is Jared Entwistle with 13 points. Leading scorer for Midwest Central is Chance Meyer with 13. It's 3 for 3 from the three-point line, and really keeping this Raider ball club in the ball game. 37.9 seconds left to play here in the first half. Sarf will inbound the ball for the Raiders. Trying to get a steal here, the Cougars. Double dribble for Jared Dean, so it'll be another turnover for the Raiders. And the Cougars have the ball with 31 seconds left. Probably hold for one last shot here. Build on this lead on halftime. 39-32, Cougars lead. 15 seconds, looking for one last shot to end the half. Entwistle, lob pass into Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the lob pass gets the basket. 41-32 is your halftime score. We'll be right back with halftime stats and more second half action. Welcome back inside the Cougar Den. Illini Central leads Midwest Central 41-32. Here's Aaron Stout with halftime stats.
One thing Illini Central is going to have to do if they want to keep this lead, they're going to have to keep driving the basket and just attacking the basket to draw the foul. They're shooting 12 for 16 with 75% of the free throw line, only 3 for 10, which is huge for Illini Central on the three-point line. So they're going to have to settle down, stop taking a quick shot, and driving the basket. Midwest is shooting 59% as a team. They've hit 5 of their 9 shots behind the arc. Antwistle leads IC with 13 points, 5 assists. Bradshaw leads with 16 points. Antwistle right there behind them with 13 points, 5 assists. For Midwest, Meyer leads them with 11 points. Pearson and Sarf each have 8 points for Midwest.
Illini Central forcing turnovers there, 16-8. Midwest Central on top with the turnovers there. Illini Central looking to push this lead a little bit farther here in the third quarter. Cougars outscored the Raiders 24-17 that second quarter. Let them get the big lead. Leading by 9. As we mentioned earlier, this is a Tomahawk Conference matchup between the Raiders and the Cougars. Both teams 1-0 here early in the season. Illini Bluffs losing to Midwest Central, and Illini Central beating Hardham. Sarf kicking it over to Meyer. Meyer starts out cold here in the second half from the three-point line. Inside shot to Duncan McClure, gets the basket with contact. Another good look by Jared Entwistle to get the ball inside to McClure for the basket. As Aaron mentioned earlier, that's what the Cougars are going to have to do to keep this lead on Midwest Central. Dish the ball inside to Duncan McClure. McClure hits off front iron, so he can't get the easy 3 points. Ball almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Ball on the floor there. Referee calls it a jump ball, and it'll stay. It'll be a turnover. It'll be with the Cougars. Entwistle. Back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw driving to the lane. Kicks back up top to Unkin. Unkin can't find the iron. Right off McClure's hands. Can't grab down the rebound. Illini Central's still playing up on the ball here. Trying to avoid the 10-second call. Quick passes right down to Trevor Pearson for a shot outside the lane. 43-34 as we start the second half. Bradshaw drives the lane and gets the basket with a guy in his face. 18 points for Jordan Bradshaw. Only scoring 5 points this past Tuesday. 18 points here tonight. On the right side to Spangler. Spangler inside to Pearson. Jared Entwistle gets called with the foul. Be his second, team's first of the half. Meyer will inbound the ball for the Raiders. Spangler in the corner, guarded by Bale. Last touch by the Raiders. Bale doing a good job of getting out of the way there when he tried to kick the ball back inside to try to get it tipped off him. But his last touch by Spangler. Bradshaw in the corner, back up top. Good inside pass to McClure. McClure shot fakes and get the basket in. 10 points for Duncan McClure. 47-34. Raiders have got to get the ball across. If they want to avoid the 10 seconds, they do. Little contact down there on the baseline by Justin Unkin. That'll be a foul. Also a technical. A foul on Justin Unkin, so a regular foul and a technical foul. Might have said something under his breath that the referee caught there. Noah Sarf will shoot the technical shots. Two games in a row where Illini Central's had technical fouls here. Sarf can't find the first one. Unkin will come out as Connor Martin will come in. 47-34. Sarf trying to reduce that lead of Illini Central has. Makes the second one. And the ball stay with the Raiders. Spangler inbounding to Sarf. Over to Spangler on the right side. Chance for three. Chance Meyer, no good. After going 3 for 3 in the first half, he's 0 for 2 from the three-point field. A no-look pass from Jared Entwistle to Connor Martin. Nobody saw Connor Martin kind of sneak up on the baseline there, clapped his hands with the ball, and Jared gave it to him. 49-35, Illini Central on top. 5:15 left to play here in the third quarter. A steal by Duncan McClure. He's handling the ball, pass it over to Bradshaw in the left-hand corner. Connor Martin takes it to the lane, no good, gets his own rebound. Rustling around, Bale regains control. McClure with a strong move to the basket. He's just so quick. Midwest Central couldn't really get back to him. Another steal for Duncan McClure. Gets the contact while going up. Duncan McClure, 14 points. Fouls on number 23, Trevor Pearson. Duncan McClure got the turnover and then went up for the basket, and there was a little too much body contact, but he made the basket. And he gets the three-point play this time. 15 points, 3 Cougars in double digits tonight. Jordan Bradshaw. 10-second call. Good defensive pressure by Duncan McClure and Grant Bale to get the 10-second call. Coach Burns not very happy with the call. Wanted a foul there. Inside to McClure. McClure, nice move on the baseline. Blocked, kicked out of bounds by the Raiders. Timeout, Midwest Central, 54-35, 4:24 left here to play in the third quarter. Illini Central doing a much better job this half of getting inside looks to Duncan McClure, and Duncan McClure doing a great job of getting quick steals and the transition basket.
That great ball defense has also been great for IC in the second half. Geezer must have really gotten their heads and got them going at halftime.
Don't forget to join us next week at the Macomb Holiday Tournament. Illini Central will be playing in the round 1 against Pittsfield. Then if they advance, they'll play at 5:30, or if they fall and go losers bracket, they'll play at 10:30, I believe. That's next week, right after Christmas. We hope to have all that live action coverage for you as well. Entwistle inbound the ball for the Cougars. Bounce pass to Bradshaw, stolen away by Pearson. Pearson with a quick pass. Back to Dean, no good. Midwest Central fans want a foul. Bradshaw on the right wing drives the lane, it's good. Jordan Bradshaw, 20 points. Giving the Cougars a 21-point lead, 56-35. Pearson with the jump shot, no good. Pulled back down by Martin. Entwistle push the ball up. Back up top to Bale. Entwistle on the right side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with 20 points already. Over to Bale. Bale for two, no good. Rebounded by Jared Dean. Jared Dean's going to push the ball up to Spangler. Spangler for two, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Illini Central Cougars basketball. Jesse Thompson coming in for Grant Bale. Entwistle. Carrying the ball, pushing the ball up the court. Gets past the defender, fake pass, and takes it himself. Great job by Jared Entwistle to attempt the pass and continue on with himself. Illini Central continuing to pull away here. Really only allowing Midwest Central 3 points this quarter. Well, Illini Central scoring 17. That's last touch by Pearson on the tip pass there, so he'll stay on this end with the Cougars. (58-35). Air ball there by Jesse Thompson. Can't find anything there on that shot. Jeremy Gathman will come in for Logan Spangler of the Raiders. Pearson double team, stolen away by Noah Kirby. Bradshaw with the easy basket. Noah Kirby with the steal. Bradshaw with the quick basket. 22 points for Jordan Bradshaw. Cody Richardson gets out a double team, kicks it back over. Richardson's going to be fouled on the way up. Foul's going to be on 25, Noah Kirby. It'll be his second, team's fourth. It'll send Cody Richardson to the line. First one's good. Raiders have only been to the line 5 times tonight. 3 for 5 from the line thus far. Make that 3 for 6. 60-36. Illini Central pushing this lead. Ian Albers on the left-hand corner. Inside to McClure. McClure dribbles around, puts up the shot. Another inside basket for Duncan McClure. 17 points. Jared Dean will drive the basket. Making basket is good with the contact. He'll head to the line again. Meyer comes in for Spangler. And it's no good. Entwistle saw Duncan McClure all the way underneath the basket. Baseball past it, but it was just tipped away by the Raiders. Once again, once again, Jared Entwistle looking for those shots down the court, keeping his head up and looking for those easy baskets. Nice open shot for Connor Martin. Can't find it. Gets his own rebound and another strong putback, but he's fouling the way going up, so he'll go to the line shooting. Connor Martin looking for his 5th point. And he doesn't get it. Just rattled out of there. Bounced out. Couldn't find the hoop there. Here's the second. No good. 0 for 2 for Connor Martin. Good rebound by Ian Albers. Entwistle finds Albers again. He's fouled down there on the baseline by, I believe, number 15, Jarrett Dean. Be his first, team's 4th. Himmel and Sarf will come in for the Raiders. 62-38. Another strong move by Duncan McClure. Ian Albers got the rebound, and Raiders got 2 hands around the ball for a jump ball. It'll stay Raiders' possession. Dean will go up for the basket. Contact on the way. Set is before the shot, though, so it'll be out of bounds. Foul was on 21, Ian Albers. All inbounded to Dean, almost stolen away by Connor Martin. Another quick foul by Ian Albers. No, excuse me, 53, Duncan McClure, his second, team 7th. But Jeremy Gathman to the line. Raiders shooting 3 for 7 from the line. Make that 4 for 8. Spend the 8 times the line for the Raiders. Entwistle and Martin will come out while Bale and Bradshaw comes in. Gathman, no good on the second. Pulled back down by McClure. Cougars pushing the ball up the court. 55 seconds left. Jesse Thompson on the right wing, no good. Pulled back down by Albers. Ball came back down, touched the baseline, so it'll be a turnover. Sarfel inbound the ball to Himmel. Blocking foul there on Ian Albers. Eight to 4 on fouls here. Ian's second foul. First one's good for Logan Spangler. Spangler, that's his first point of the night. And can't get his second one there. 62-40. Cougars to a 22-point lead. Duncan McClure with the fake pass and takes it himself. Another nice move by Duncan McClure. 19 points. Started out slow, but quickly gathering his points in the second and third quarter here. Baseball pass to McClure. McClure had 2 guys coming right on him. He's fouled on the way up. He'll head to the line. Trying to be the second Cougar tonight to get to 20 points. Bradshaw already has 22. McClure, already 1 for 2 from the line, makes his first one. Cougars have had 20 chances from the free throw line. And he makes the second one, 66-40 with under 15 seconds. Sarf on the right-hand corner. Inside pass, tipped away. Last touch by Pearson. So it'll be Cougar ball with 5 seconds left. Bradshaw pushed it up the court. Tripped over his own 2 feet. Ball out of bounds by the Cougars, so will regain Raider ball. Final shot's no good there. Illini Central outscoring the Raiders 25-8 in that last quarter. Cougars on top 66-40 with the fourth quarter left.
Illini Central did a great job with their pressure defense, forcing a total of 25 turnovers so far tonight. They came out fired up in the second half. I don't know what Geeser said to them, but they drove the basket and just stopped shooting threes, and that's what got them this lead.
Duncan McClure with 21 points, his third game this season already with 20 points. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Nichols. If you're looking for a car, make sure you drive out to Nichols to find a car. Mason City IGA for all your shopping needs. Make sure you head down to IGA. Get some good deals down over at IGA. Country Financial. Make sure you give Josh a visit for all your insurance needs. Josh will be sure to hook you up with a great deal. And don't forget about Dos Amigos, great Mexican food, downtown Mason City. 66-40 as we start the fourth quarter. Illini Central on top. Quick turnover for the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. Pass over to Sarf. Back up to Pearson. Inside to Gathman. Gathman no good. Rebounded by Bale. Entwistle driving baseline, double team though. Entwistle on top. Pass over to Bale. Bale drives baseline. Finds the open man in Jesse Thompson. Nice little run in there by Jesse Thompson. Gets the easy layup. Pearson trying to shoot through the lane through traffic. Can't find the basket, but he's fouled on the way up. .706 left to play here in the fourth. First one is no good. Second one is good for the Raiders. Bradshaw over to Thompson. Thompson from the free throw line, no good. Pulled back down by Meyer. Meyer will push it up to Sarf. 1-on-1 for Sarf. No good. Ball rustled around and Entwistle regains control. I was going to say Sarf got the foul there. Entwistle regained control and Sarf got in there with the foul. Entwistle will have a seat. As Ian Albers and Kirby comes in. Bale on the left side. Block shot. But it'll stay with the Cougars. Cougars looking for their 6th straight victory if they win tonight. Looking to go 2-0 in the Tomahawk Conference. Jordan Bradshaw looking for some more points. Fouled on the way up. Fouls on 23, Trevor Pearson. Bradshaw with 22 points already. Make that 23. Bradshaw shooting 7 for 8 from the line now. Illini Central getting a lot of looks from the charity stripe tonight. Second one falls as well. Connor Martin will come in for Jordan Bradshaw. And Zach Himmel in for Trevor Spangler of the Raiders. 6:33 left to play. Illini Central on a 29-9 run this second half here. 3 for Sarf, no good. Pull back down by Spangler. Himmel just above the free throw line. Can't find anything there. Martin push it up the court. Over to Kirby, back up top to Bale. Inside to Albers. Albers isn't quite ready for that one. Jesse Thompson regains control, but then turned over. Chance Meyer absolutely cold here in the second half from three-point land after being red hot in that first quarter. Subs will be coming in for the Raiders. 5 fresh new guys. With 5:40 left to play here in the game. 70-41, Cougars on top. Cole Allen checks in for the Cougars. Cougars turn it over there. To Dean. Dean will drive in the basket. Last touch by Calkins. So Cougars will regain control. Over to Allen, back on top to Kirby. Allen pass over to Thompson, inside to Albers. Albers turns around for the basket, no good. Pulled back down by Connor Martin. Connor now has 6 points on the night. As we mentioned earlier, Illini Central looking for a victory as they've lost the last 4 straight against Midwest Central. But been all great games. Illini Central finally getting the best of Midwest Central today here. 74-43. And Coach Giesler will be checking in the subs here. As we've been mentioning the past 2 games here now, and as well as Lance Giesler's mentioned on previous broadcasts, this team's very unselfish. They turn the ball over. They get the easy basket. They look for the easy basket. And they also have a bench that can shoot as well. Many of these players getting a lot of time to shoot. You all have time to play here. And it's just been a fun team so far to watch in Illini Central. Looking forward to that Macomb tournament next week. A lot of great teams playing in there. Illini Central will play in the first round against Pittsfield at 1 o'clock. We hope to have all the action there. Basket went above the rim off the backboard up there, so it'll be out of bounds. And The turnover. And the round of applause for the Illini Central players as new set of players get to come in for the Cougars. Foul on being 15, Jarrett Dean. Send Cole Allen to the line. Shoot the one-on-one. And gets both points. So 2 points for Cole Allen here in the fourth quarter. Cole Allen, Justin Luff, and Willie Neuendorf, and Jordan Lynn. Nice thing about when the starters get this big lead, these guys can get a chance to play and get some varsity experience. Last night, these guys, these 5 guys that are on the court right now played against the starters of Auburn in the fourth quarter. Getting some good experience there. 80-48, Illini Central on top, just under 3 minutes. Illini Central scoring the most points this season will be tonight's game, scoring 80 points. The last game was against Hardham, where they scored 78 points, I do believe. Scoring the most points here tonight. Willie Neuendorf getting points on the board. Illini Central trying to get everybody to get some points here. Gathman checking in for Richardson for the Raiders. Second one's no good. Pulled back down by Willie Neuendorf. Nice strong rebound for Willie. Lynn back on top to Thompson. Lynn wants the ball back for 2, no good. Rebound by Justin Luff, he finds the rim. Nice put back by Justin Luff. Illini Central, 83-50. It's been a long time since Illini Central has beaten Midwest Central. Midwest Central's lost a little bit, but Illini Central's a very strong defensively and offensively team. Great team all around. Cougars look to be 6-3 after tonight with a 2-0 record in the Tomahawk standings. That'll put them atop the conference early in the season. Already beating Hardham in Tomahawk Conference play earlier this season. Minute 25 left to play here in the game. And Jesse Thompson gets the turnover. Thompson tried to bounce pass into Willie Neuendorf. Nice pass to Willie inside from Justin Luff. So it'll send Willie Neuendorf to the line again. 84-52. Cougars had 30 chances from tonight, shooting 21 for 30. Cougars shooting 71% from the line tonight. Excuse me, 72% from the line tonight. Average 62% from the line for the Cougars. Foul be on Jarrett Dean for the Raiders. There'll be a turnover. Not a bad Midwest Central team. Put up a fight there in the first and part of the second quarter. Illini Central just broke away both third and fourth quarter, outscoring the Raiders 25-8 in the third quarter, and then outscoring them this quarter so far 20-12. Cougars shot cold early out of the gate, kind of changed up the game plan and went the inside. Give it to Duncan McClure. Another nice shot by Justin Luff. He's got 4 points. Good to see these guys getting some quality minutes and getting some chance to get their name in the scorebook with some points. Jordan Lynn for 2, no good. Pulled back down, gets his own rebound. Just about 9 seconds. That'll be it here from Illini Central as the clock winds down. Shaking hands. Finally, Illini Central gets the best of Midwest Central tonight, 88-52.
Midwest came in giving a good fight, but IC just outran them in the middle quarters, just showing their defense is a huge part of their good team this season.
Leading scorers for Illini Central tonight, Jordan Bradshaw with 24 points, Jared Entwistle with 15, and Duncan McClure with 21 points. 2 Cougars in 20-point figures. So we hope you can join us next week at Macomb Holiday Tournament as Illini Central takes on Pittsfield. That'll be a Wednesday game right after Christmas at 1 o'clock. From the Cougar Den, happy holidays. For Aaron Stout, I'm Alan Stout. So long.